Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for our favorite segment, Education Matters. We are here with Dr. Craig Douglas. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. We appreciate it. School's out, right? So you can join us here.
Thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Of course. Now, I'm going to be taking mental notes about this topic. We are talking about an exciting opportunity for local high school students. So, Dr. Douglas, tell us about this exchange program that allows students to live in another country.
Yeah, my wife Joan and I belong to the Saginaw Valley Rotary Club, and the Rotary Club's Rotary International has clubs in most communities in over 100 nations. And so the Rotary has always been known for their exchange programs.
Yes.
And the old model was for a student to leave and stay with another host family for an entire year. Well, this new program that Joan has helped develop with a number of others is a 1-month program, 4 weeks. And I think it's a great opportunity for kids to go and experience another nation and not disrupt their entire school year.
Yes.
So this is called the STEP program, short-term exchange program, and it's by application.
Okay.
And I'm proud to say this year, even with the pandemic and everything and all the precautionary measures, we have 5 from our region that are going to take advantage of this program. I think it's just a few days away that they leave.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see if I remember right. I think 3 are going to France,
Oh,
and
beautiful.
1 to Italy,
my
and 1 to Germany. And the model is our students will travel, stay with a host family for a month, then return, and then they'll return the favor for a child in the host family. So they'll receive a guest for about a month at some future date. And so it's a pretty simple model, pretty basic, but what an outstanding opportunity to experience another culture, other languages, foods, sights,
Yes,
you
you just
name it.
immerse yourself
Yes.
with this family and get that one-on-one experience from the other country. Oh my gosh, what an opportunity. So for those who may be interested in participating next time, you said you have 5 that are going already now, what should they know about the cost of this trip or applying for this?
I would encourage them to look at Rotary.org on
Okay.
the web, Rotary.org, and Google, the exchange program called STEP.
Yes.
Or visit a local Rotary Club, and most Rotary Clubs will have some basic information on it.
Yeah.
The model is, again, pretty simple.
Sure.
There's a cost involved, and it's not insignificant. You have the travel costs.
Yes.
So if, let's say that one of the students going to France, that airfare and all the travel costs is the responsibility of the student.
Yes.
And then once they're there, just spending money
Yeah.
would be a responsibility of the student. The other costs of living there will be borne by the host family. And then when roles are switched and the host family sends their student to our country, then they would accept the costs of having that guest for the 4 weeks. So there's some expenses, but it's a pretty simple and manageable thing to look at. You could look at air costs to different nations
Sure.
to factor in which country you might want to apply for. And let me talk about the application. It is online.
Okay.
It's open now, and it's basically due in December. So you've got a good amount of time to study the application,
Great.
think of the nuances of it. Is this something I want to do or not? And I should mention that age ranges are from age 15 to 19. So it's basically a high school student or someone who's just graduated from high school.
Okay.
To travel abroad is a game changer,
It
and
is.
I'm proud to say that we have that opportunity here in our region.
It's so great. And Dr. Douglas, how does spending time in a different country, how does it really enhance your educational?
Well, I never
Opportunities.
did this personally, so
Yeah.
I'm going to just only speak from an experience that my wife had when she
Yeah.
was in college. She studied at Oxford in
Oh,
England
wow.
for, I believe it was 6 weeks, and I can't tell you how many times Joan has referenced that experience. That immersion into the culture, the British culture, in places that she visited. For example, the celebrations here last week, Joan would tune in and she'd say things like, oh, I remember hearing about that, or I remember visiting that. So you have those experiences when you're young.
Yes.
They stay with you your
do.
entire life.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Douglas, we're going to have to invite Joan on here to come with you and tell us about her. She has so many wonderful opportunities that she has, been a part of as well. But this is great for students, and I love the idea that they can. It's just a 4-week program that they're there. So if you haven't been away from home, you're not away for that long.
A couple
as
of
well.
students that are going, I know, are athletes, and so they
Yeah.
want to be sure they'd be back for fall
their-
sports and
yes.
practices. So it's not disruptive.
Okay, I love it. Dr. Douglas, thank you so much for coming in today. If you'd like any more information, all you have to do is check out the lifestyle page on WNEM.com. Stick around, there's more TV5 News at 9 right after the break.